Okay, so let's dive into this incredible story of high-stakes deception, forbidden love, and this desperate fight for freedom. We're in a world of glittering courts and some pretty dangerous magic, where two women find themselves trapped. One is in a cage of iron, the other in a cage of gold. Their paths, they're about to crash into each other, and believe me, nothing is ever going to be the same again. Let's get started. So meet Della, and she is not your typical damsel. She's a death witch, one of the most feared magic users alive. But here she is, stuck in a cage, her magic totally suppressed. All she can think about is her captured sister Annette and how to escape. I mean, this single image just says it all, right? Her fingers reaching through those bars, just grasping for a freedom that feels completely and utterly impossible. But then, in the middle of the night, a very unlikely visitor shows up with an offer. A dangerous, kind of crazy bargain. And this is where our story really kicks off. And who's the visitor? None other than Princess Cordelia herself. You can see here how they're almost perfect opposites, like two sides of the same coin. You've got Della, the witch, in a literal physical cage, and then you have Cordelia, the princess, trapped in her own gilded one, an arranged marriage she wants no part of. Both of them are trapped, but while Della is fighting for freedom, Cordelia, she just wants to disappear. And her plan is completely wild. Since they look so much alike, she wants Della to take her place. And this plan? Oh, it is totally insane. So, step 1, Della has to pretend to be the princess and travel to the kingdom of Galeon. Step 2, she's got to secure a political alliance by getting engaged to their prince, Valen. And step 3, and this is the real kicker, right before the wedding, Della has to die. Well, fake a death anyway, so the real princess can just vanish forever. I mean, for a woman in a cage, it's the only shot she's got. So how in the world do you fake your own death? With death magic, of course. Della can literally separate a soul from its body. But there's a catch. To come back, she needs her sister, Annette, who's a compulsion witch, to pull her soul back into our body. So Della makes a demand that is absolutely non-negotiable. Annette has to come to the palace with her. Suddenly, this isn't just about Della's freedom anymore. It's about both of them. The stakes just went through the roof. So the bargain is struck. Della is thrown from her cage right into the glittering and totally treacherous royal court of Galeon. As a princess, she's about to meet her fiancé and his personal protector. Okay, so Della arrives, all ready to meet her intended, the supposedly charming Prince Valen. And yeah, he's handsome, he's really vain, and he's completely forgettable. Why? Because the person who truly steals the whole scene is his personal guard, the head of the knights, Sir Galeon. Just picture this moment, like a perfect frame from an anime. The sunlight glinting off her silver armor, her expression completely stoic, her presence is just overwhelming. This quote just perfectly captures that immediate electric connection. For Della, who's only ever known hardship and survival, this knight is something else entirely. Untouchable, honorable, absolutely captivating. This is the spark, the witch pretending to be a princess and the knight who is sworn to protect her. It's a love story that is forbidden from the very first moment they lock eyes. But you know, while Della and Galeon are sort of orbiting each other with this unspoken thing between them, the prince she's supposed to marry starts showing his true colors. And let's just say, they are not pretty. You can almost just see these red flags popping up, one after another. This guy isn't just a flawed prince, he is a full-blown narcissist. He actually commissions a play where he is the hero who kills a witch. I mean, talk about irony. He's possessive, he's cruel, and the tournament scene really says it all. He absolutely cannot stand the idea of Galeon winning, so he forces her to throw the match just so he can claim Della's ribbon. His pride is this fragile, really dangerous thing. Amidst all the prince's posturing, the bond between Della and Galeon is being forged in fire. During a royal hunt, a stampede just erupts out of nowhere, and without a second thought, Galeon throws herself from their horse, taking the fall to create a diversion to save Della. It's this selfless, instinctive act. This is way more than just duty. And then comes the ultimate test. Della confronts Valen about his cheating, and his rage just explodes. He raises his hand to strike her. But in that split second, Galeon moves. She steps right between them, taking the full force of the blow herself. In that one silent action, her allegiance completely shifts. She is no longer the prince's knight, she is Della's. With the wedding day getting closer and closer, everything is escalating. The romance is deepening, the prince is getting more and more unhinged, and that master plan, the one that was supposed to end in a nice, quiet, fake death, is about to fall apart in the most spectacular way possible. And here's the first domino. A delegation arrives from Galeon, and these are people who know the real Princess Cordelia. They know her face, her mannerisms. Della has managed to fool an entire kingdom, but she can't fool them. Her entire fake identity is about to shatter. So, at the pre-wedding ball, her absolute worst fear walks right through the door. Prince Henrik, Cordelia's actual brother. The game is up. It's over. But here's the twist. He already knows about the whole thing. He's furious with his sister, yeah, but he's terrified of a war breaking out if a princess dies on foreign soil. So he agrees to help Della, not really to save her, but to prevent a total political catastrophe. What happens next is just this rapid-fire climax on the wedding day. It's chaos. Della takes the potion. Valen finds her dead body. In his rage, who does he blame? His rival, Galeon. She's arrested for murder. But just then, Henrik swoops in, playing the part of the grieving brother. He claims the body and, behind the scenes, helps Annette break Galeon out of the dungeons. It's a tragedy, a prison break, and a desperate escape all rolled into one.
So after all the chaos, all the deception, all the danger, what does freedom actually look like? This is where it all lands.
With the palace in total turmoil over the death of the princess, our trio makes their escape. You've got Della, the witch who started this whole journey in an iron cage, Galeon, the knight who is trapped by duty, and Annette, the sister bound by Della's fate. They ride away from Galeon, leaving behind all the lies, the titles, and those gilded prisons that held them captive.
And this is really the heart of the ending. Their new life isn't certain at all. I mean, they're fugitives, but they have each other. And the story concludes that true freedom isn't just about breaking out. It's about building a new life with the people you choose, a found family, bound by love and loyalty.
So, it leaves us with this really powerful question, doesn't it? Della begins her journey wanting nothing more than to escape her physical chains. But by the end, she realizes that real liberation isn't just being free from something, it's about being free with someone. It completely redefines freedom, not as being alone, but as connection.